Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. We need to do some stuff. We need to first cancel our non-aggression pact next month with the Romanians. We also need to totally reconfigure our war economy. So we're doing dukes. Probably should switch over to... Yeah, we're gonna do dukes. We're gonna do... I think it's still improved small airframe. Yeah, still improved. We're gonna do a better engine. With more thrust, so we can carry more gun. And, probably do drop tanks. Yeah. Switch over to the I-27B. For the purposes of shooting people in the face. We want to go TOZ for production. For reasons that will become clear. And we want to do... Yeah, this is the right one. Gun that make you fast. For trucks, we want to do... You know, these are super incredibly good. So, for trucks, we want to do... Gauze makes production easier, which is nice. So we'll actually just stick with that. For artillery, probably want to do... Is this railway gun stuff? Production. Yeah, we'll stick with gauze. And the armored train, we'll stick with the armored train. Alright. Next up, we... Actually, finally, armored sport vehicle. Probably should start making these. We will find a place for them. Don't worry. And then finally... we are going to produce... a new tank design. We're actually going to produce the T-34. We're switching, finally. We're trying to switch over to medium tanks. Howitzer. Welded armor. We don't need the extra hardness. We really don't. Yeah, we get reduced max speed and reduced reliability, which we'll have to fiddle with. Probably want to do two-man turret. I don't really know if we need an extra breakthrough. We want torsion bar. We want improved radio. Wet ammo. And... Right, I'll need to get the manufacturing. Armor skirts is nice. That buffs our breakthrough. And then... I don't know. Additional machine gun. Heavy machine gun. Really a heavy machine gun for the soft attack. This actually does give an argument for the three-man turret. Slows me down, but increases my breakthrough considerably. Gas engine. A petrol engine will slow me down, but that's fine. I'm going to get up to 8. Well, that's the fastest we can go. That's not great reliability. It's pretty mediocre. 7 enough? kind of juiceless. We're going to juice it all the way. Almost 8. 8 is a good number. Critically, we have hardness at 106, which is bonkers. It has no effect above 100%, obviously. We are going to start producing improved medium tanks. We're going to start producing quite a lot of them, actually. Because we have... Wait, do we? Am I stupid? No, we're not. I'm not. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes? This is mech transitional. And we have motorized and tanks. So we're going to get rid of mech transitional. We don't need that. And then we're going to get motorized and tanks and duplicate it and call this medium tanks. We're going to do several changes. We're going to do an armored recon company. We're going to do an armored engineering company. Winter logistics is... I forgot that was a thing. An armored engineering company. It's going to help with urban fighting, which is actually pretty important. We're going to do a armored signal company. And then we're going to replace all these light tanks with medium tanks. Which is half as expensive for whatever reason. Not penal battalions. Does this give us more soft attack? It does. Gives us a lot less hard attack because of the change to our tanks. Makes us slightly slower. Gives us basically the same stats all around. We use more supply. But whatever. And basic infantry. What does winter logistics even do for these guys? Would army scouts be good? It would be. Would winter logistics be good? I mean, it might be. Can I do this? We have the equipment. This seems fine. Yeah, let's do it. Penal battalions. You're going to transfer over here. And congratulations. We're going to convert you into basic infantry. We're also done fortifying up there. And so you two can go fight on this front line. Actually, you guys can also go here. And then we have mountaineers, go here's, cavalry over there. Wonderful. We have a all cavalry, none of our guys cavalry division. Fun. Okay. We can train up. Train up. I believe we are at... Yep. Doing that. Doing that. Wonderful. We can invade Greece. I love invading countries. That's so fun for me. We don't quite have enough Navy stuff. Army Scouts versus Fire Support Integration. Yeah, we're doing Fire Support Integration. And we're going to do Urban Combat Expertise. Why not? Yeah, we definitely want to do Special Forces buff stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh, welcome to the party. Provisional government has joined the Entente. So they're about to fight the French. Give me a moment. Are we there yet? Nope. More armor. Let's see. We could get more hardness, but that doesn't do anything. More breakthrough, more defense. It seems fine. Other than that, we could get more reliability. That actually seems like exactly what I'm looking for. Give me a moment to fiddle around with my medium tanks. Makes me significantly less likely to explode. Uh-huh. And we have the light tanks, which are now more reliable. We can go faster. Or not. Reduces my reliability. That seems about right. Plus my armor. I'll take it. Alright. And I can just buff this by 1. I don't really need that factory that badly. Okay. Should probably make a naval headquarters in Vladivostok. Why? Well, I'll give you... I'll give you X number of guesses. No points for double guessing or whatever. Okay. Let's see. This is resource gain per infrastructure. Probably want to do one here. Other than that, I don't know. Do one here as well. Maybe, well, that's per infrastructure. Nice. Resource gain per infrastructure. There we go. Alright. Okie dokie. That's fine. Let us proceed. Are we there yet? Nope. Are we there yet? Alright, we're there yet. Okay. We are canceling our non-aggression pact. Do they have any special defensive stuff? No, they're in a faction that can't. Which means, oh, I'm afraid it's time to invade Romania. Can I cancel my non-aggression pact here? Not until May. Well, not until a few days later. Either way, it doesn't matter. Time to invade Romania. Let me... No theater commander assigned. Yegorov. Yegorov. rid of Bukhara. North Caucasus. Hungary. Czechoslovakia. Get rid of the Kazakh stuff. I don't know. North Caucasus. Boom, boom. 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 That'll do. Let's proceed. Oh, it's gonna last like X number of days. Let me, do some... Let's do some, push-ups while we're at it. Woo! Feel the burn! Uh-huh. Anyways. We no longer get the effects of military-industrial Soviets. I can now cancel my non-aggression pact with you. Well. Give me a minute. Wonderful. Let's cancel our non-aggression pact. Oh boy. I don't need to press that button, because we'll already be at war. We need to recruit a land warfare person. This guy. Boom. We do not quite have 100. Oh yeah, let's not do that. Instead, let's do this. Give me a moment. Wonderful. And you guys can, naval exercises, naval exercises, naval exercises, naval exercises, and naval exercises. Yeah, mostly you're not going to need to do that. Better guns! Pew pew. It's still 1941. That's a 1942 gun. We probably want better hardness. Let's try doing that. Elastic defense is maybe sufficiently good that we will want to go with that. Like, the game is almost over, so we probably want to do... Yeah, let's just do elastic defense, which is very strong. We can get make this guy a guy. Preferred tactic. Let's give this guy elastic defense. Armor, combine arms, armor, I don't know, man. Whatever. Yeah, we no longer get the effects from Cats. Number 267. Peasant, worker, intelligentsia. Huh? Nice. Alright. We have completely done the right-hand side. Time for the second stage of the revolution. Blood, sweat, and tears have been shed for this very future. Of the second stage of revolution. Now that capitalism in Europe has fallen, the world is sure to follow. Better time to chase the socialism that people now dream of. Huzzah. We got it! Dispersed industry! Yay! We should probably wait. Let's get better excavation. Anyways. better special forces attack. Nice. Anyways. At 14 days, I think I'm going to cancel our training. Stop doing push-ups. I could request a bunch of forces. Might as well do that. Get you guys into the team. Join the squad, as it were. Oh boy. 14 days. Towards the future. The Kaiserreich has fallen, and Europe is unrecognizable from what it was. Finally, the foretold demise of capitalism has come to fruition, and victory is under the banner of the Internationale. Premier Spiridonova is now seeing her vision fulfilled. The old woman has largely been withdrawn from party affairs for some time, only acting as a unifying figure for the anti-capitalist war, but with socialism no longer under threat, she decided now was a good time to retire from her position. The SRs have laid the groundwork for the second stage of revolution, she said. It's time to see it implemented. In her place, Boris Kamkov became the new premier. This new head of the government was an unorthodox pick. Isaac Steinberg was accepted by the Congress. Steinberg's nomination, the new head of government was an unorthodox pick. Isaac Steinberg was accepted by the Congress. Steinberg's nomination seems to highlight that Kamkov believes that Russia is ready for the second stage of revolution, that great things are ahead. The victory of socialism is now forever. Ooh, more max factories. Very cool. Very interesting. Uncompromised idealism. Full steam ahead! The Russia of the 20th century knows no better word than revolution. Today we bring forth the second stage of the revolution, revered by all those who dream of liberty. All right. Assembly line production. What shall we do next? Better guns. That seems useful. Advanced fire control. Good, once we decide to go boat moding. Maybe it's time to get nukes? I think it's time to get nukes. Atomic research. I don't know where we get anything like that. Ooh. Anyways. Let us proceed forward. Alright, uncompromised idealism. Let's do an end to enmity. The Workers' Coalition was certainly useful in progressing towards socialist democracy. We understand that one day it will no longer be necessary. The dominance of the PSR will ensure the transition to Russia without the need for parliamentarianism. Partisanship will be a smooth undertaking. Is that what we want? Yeah, let's do it. Serbia is justifying against Hungary. Yeah, alright, well. That ain't gonna matter, bud. considered... I literally don't have any options for Chief of Navy. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, time to declare war on Romania. And, call in all my friends. Holy crap. It's just they melted. They melted. Well, we did take casualties, but like, holy guacamole. I'm used to like... What is this? Vladivostok. Excellent. Naval headquarters. We have finished it. Okay. We'll finish the Novosibirsk. Alright. No. That'll do. It's a lot of Baku oil. Anyways. We shall plot to invade the Serbian Republic if they really do not want to join in. I mean, sure. They don't have to. Follow their jeers. Looks like the Communards finished their revolution. Yeah. Kingdom of France has capitulated. Yeah. Yeah. They're sending, airplanes. I guess. Probably should start producing attack bombers or close air support at least. Improve small airframe. I think I need to get rockets is what I need to get. We'll get the anti-tank cannon. Drop tanks, maybe. I'll try that. Alright. Really? They're not in the faction. Interesting. Or they are in the faction, they just, you know. An SR ascendant. Few can deny now that the SRs are the party of Russia. They've come in many forms. The right, who cooperated with the cadets and other bourgeois parties in the 1920s. The Svobodnik, who tried to put Russian democracy in its coffin. In the end, it was the left, socialist revolutionary, who stood on top. As for the SR, nothing is impossible anymore. The workers' coalition stayed intact, but as time goes on, it seems to be more and more of a relic of the past, a time when things were harder. Popular support for the PSR and its proven track record have made it an unstoppable force, the undisputed leader of the coalition. At the same time, the VST is tearing itself apart. The left wing has formed a new party altogether, the Russian Communist Workers' Party, RKRP, while the right has taken up mantle under the leader of Rafael Abrahamovich. What remains of the VST has essentially become a satellite of the PSR, unable to contest its senior outside of certain urban localities. With this transformation comes a number of difficulties. No longer is the PSR simply a party of rural peasantry, if Russia is disaffected, but of Russian socialism in general, having become a people's party in every sense of the world. Whether this will only enable it to greater heights or enable it to be infiltrated by those alien to socialism remains an open-ended question. Can a party of the masses be a party for the masses? With that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.